Happy Wednesday, y'all. Ain't not what I wanted to do. Okay. Happy Wednesday, everybody. All right. Now, got my business on here. I don't like it when I'm like this. Okay. Let's see. All right. 60 seconds. Okay, what's going on? Now these are the wrong ones. Hold on. Gotta get my other glasses. Now, got my glasses. Hey y'all, what's going on? Y'all know we got to talk about the sweet tea, Alabama sweet tea brawl, right? Wait on some more folks to get in here. Listen, I would have talked about it the other day. Hey, Nick, the other day. But I ain't had no power, y'all. We was in here living like pioneers. The storm was so bad, it's so spooky. It's so spooky. It was so spooky, y'all. I can't even explain how spooky it was. Hey, Janika. It was so spooky, right? It was so spooky. I got all these trees in my front yard, and the trees were moving like branches. The trees. It was frightening. I'm talking, when I tell y'all frightening, it's frightening. I got to get out of here. My son over there now at the other house talking with the man. Don't know if we're going to get it or not. They're in negotiations of some sort. Yeah, that was a scary, scary storm, y'all. And that's the second time that I've seen those trees move like that, right? They've probably done that before. So what I didn't know is that Atlanta is a rainforest. I didn't know that, right? I didn't know that. It rains every day, and they say it rains every day because it's so hot, right? It's so hot that it has to rain. Now, I got a cousin live in Texas, in Houston. It don't rain there, get over 100, but for whatever reason, it rains here every single day, right? And a lot of times I hit my fan together, and a lot of times, hey, Lisa Marie, a lot of times the rain, it gets worse. Like, it don't rain all day, like an all-day rain or something, but it will rain, and it will rain hard, and the winds will be heavy, and then the sun will come out, right? It's the weirdest shit. And so, mosquito bit me. So, that evening, it all comes all of a sudden. It's not like a warning. I guess if you look at the weather, they're going to tell you it's going to rain, but it don't be a warning. It just come through, right? And I'm scared of these trees now. Even though I'm going to move, even if I don't get this house, I'm going to have to get a house somewhere else because I can't be here. These trees scare me, y'all. And I got a lot of them. Matter of fact, I got all the trees in front of my house, right? And as we didn't have no lights. The Wi-Fi just got back on a couple hours ago. But we didn't have no lights till last night. And when we took a ride around the corner to go to the store, houses were damaged. Like it was a tornado or something. Now, what was odd was, when I watched the news, as soon as the lights came on, I turned to the news. They didn't say nothing about it was a baby tornado, a little hurricane, high winds. They said nothing about it. Nothing, right? That and all the trees were down everywhere, crashed into people's homes, y'all. Crashed into people's houses, up out the roots. Trees were uprooted, right? Like I said, my next door neighbor's tree crashed into their house. Not as bad as the other houses because they came and got the trees out of there, and I guess they did the roof yesterday. I thought it well, because so this what happened. Let me tell you, Lisa Marie. So we went to see it, whatever day it was, Saturday, Sunday. I don't know what day it was, and must have been Saturday because I don't know what day, whatever day it was. We went to see it. He was like, okay, so he didn't bring the application, so we said we'll come back the next day for the application. So when I called him for the application, he stuttered. Oh, it was a guy. He came before y'all. He said he wanted it. Okay. He said, call me at 6 and see what happened. So when 6 came, I called him. He didn't answer the phone. Today, Wednesday, right? This was, he called me back yesterday, Tuesday. This was Monday. I called him at 6. We must have went to see the house Sunday. So Monday, I called him. At 6, he don't answer. So we like, fuck it. Okay, that's it, right? Yesterday evening, he called me and said, first one come with the deposit. He didn't know what the dude said, right? You know, what the dude was going to do. Which we was a little offended because you could have told us that day we was there. Like, hey, somebody came before y'all. Hold up, let me see. We had submitted an appointment to come swing back around there and get the applications, right? Okay. So, when he called last night, I told my kids we were still sitting there without no lights. Even though my son has a generator, so we had lights in the living room and TV in the living room. But, so when I was laying in my bed, y'all, some said, y'all know we always say some said, I'm going to say it was Holy Spirit. I said, because me and my son was going to put our names on it. I said, I'm going to not even put my name on it, right? I'm going to let my son handle this. I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. I done did all I could do. I can't do shit for myself right now. I'm tired. I don't want it in my name. Fuck it. I don't want it in my name. My son was like, he want the biggest room. And for him and his fiance, blah, blah, blah. Cool, fine, whatever. Right? As long as I get 2 rooms to do what I need to do. Cool, fine. So you got the biggest room. You the boss. You the man. You the boss. Right? So I said, that's what my thoughts last night. So today when I told him, he said, well, where'd that come from? Well, you know, you the man and men like talking to men and so on and so forth. So he around there now talking with the man. I don't know what's going to happen. We'll see. But I just said, I'm going to just take myself out of it, right? I done provided a place for my kids all their life. Even though they all done live where they live, but when they need to come back, they always come back. I want to go somewhere now. I don't want to be the provider no more. That's that, right? I don't want my name on it. So when I complain about why y'all ain't clean this, why y'all ain't do that, they be like, you always do that, you always say this. You can't do that around there. I ain't going to do it. It's your house. You want to be nasty? Fine. I'm be in my room. It's going to be clean. That's that, right? So we'll see, Lisa Marie. We'll see what happens. We'll see. My screen looks dark. Do I got my lights on? Yeah. We'll see what happens. I don't know why it looks so dark on my computer. We'll see what happens when he comes back, because he's around there with him right now as we speak. Because my son want to negotiate with him. You can't change nobody's price. Their price is their price, right? So, yeah, exactly, Neat. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm tired. Really, I am, right? And so, it's going to be whatever it's going to be. But I do know I have to, these trees scare me. And God spared us. Because all around is damage to people's homes. Now, like I said, the next door, they still able to live in their house. They patched it up, whatever happened. Even though they said the tree came into their house. Whatever they did, they patched it up yesterday. But around these corners, around these corners by me, them need some extensive work. Whole new roofs, whole new walls, whole new living room, dining rooms, all that stuff. Yeah, so that's what my son said. So that's why I said I'm not going to deal with him. See, because I was the head. I'm not going to deal with him. Because, what I noticed, especially down south, men are like that, period. But in Cleveland, it didn't really bother me. But what I noticed down south is whether you're dealing with a mechanic, a tire man, whatever you're dealing with, they try to play you funny. Like, I'm not the average woman. And I will cuss you out, and I might hit you, right? So I'm tired of dealing with somebody. That's why I need a man in my life. That's why all women need a man. Yeah, we can take care of our business and do all this stuff. Yes, we can. But we're not covered. We're not protected, right? So I got to always go talk with somebody. Got to go bark with them. Go. I'm tired of that. I'm tired of that, especially down here with these country ass niggas. I'm tired of that, right? So that's why I sent my son, go over there and handle it. If we don't get the house, we don't get the house. If the man don't like what you saying to him, we don't get it. God, something else will happen. If not, we just stay here and God gonna cover us. That's it. I ain't even gonna worry about it no more. You know what I'm saying? Very nice house. All the appliances were new. You could tell he put a lot of money in it. The rooms were small. The rooms were small. Much smaller than what we accustomed to, right? The bedrooms. It wasn't even the kitchen because there was no dining room. It was kitchen and a living room. I mean, yeah, kitchen and a living room. I've never lived with just a kitchen and a living room. But, you know, we all trying to make it work. And rent is so high here, we figured we all come together and it'll be easier till, you know, something happened, right? So, that's where we at with that. So, you know, y'all good folks with the good, got the direct line to the Lord, pray for me. If you ain't got the direct line, don't mess around. But if you got the direct line, pray for me. That's all I'm saying. You know, that's all I'm saying. If y'all notice, if I look a little funny today, I ain't got my lashes on. It seems like my eye was infected. I had a sty. I thought I had a sty. I don't know what it was. But then last night it started leaking, so thank God I ain't got to, whatever happens when you get a sty. What do they do when you get a sty? I don't know. Seems like my sister had one a long time ago. Do they operate or do they just go away? I don't know. So, anyway, we got to talk about the Alabama sweet tea brawl on the dock, right? Listen, y'all. When I first heard of that Sunday morning, I was so happy inside, right? Then I said, well, damn, Jackie, why you happy about, what, that's, you crazy. Why you happy about that, right? The pride was just all up in me, y'all. Then as I went to social media and realized everybody was full of pride, I said, okay. They still talking. I was just on TikTok now. I said, let me get off before I miss my live. The memes, the comedy skits, the illustrations I'm talking about is over the top, y'all. This is a proud Black History moment. They calling it August 10th. August 10th. This is a proud Black History moment, right? Let me tell you something. Like I said, if y'all seen my video that I uploaded today on both my channels. Hey, Golden Queen. On both my channels. When the white folks go back and have the white folks meeting, y'all need to go over some things. Y'all need to go over some things on what not to do no more. That's what they need to do. Hey, Diddy Fox. Hey, Golden. Me too, Golden. I'm talking about elated. If I could jump up and kick my heels, I would, right? And in fact, I found out the man's name. I watched a video on TikTok. The girl who was there, who worked there, she got fired that day because she helped, which is Dana Dane. She kept saying Dana Dane. Now, I don't know if that was her country draw and his name was really Dana Dane or if it was really Dana Dane, right? She was calling him Dana Dane. She called him that several times. Yeah, thank you. So, listen. So, she said she fought. And the lady who she worked for, whoever was the boss of the boat, or boss of the deck, or boat, or I don't know which one, was mad because she joined the fight. Now, she said they wasn't going to jump on Dana Dane like that. That's my brother. They wasn't ready to jump on Dana Dane like that. Listen, y'all, that was the best. This was going, one of my subscribers said, they're going to teach this in schools. They're going to talk about this in schools. This is a Black history fact. And it is, right? Hey, T. Hey, T. Listen, y'all. I was so upset I couldn't get on the thing yesterday and day before to talk about it. Baby, when I saw the young man, Aaron, who jumped off the boat and dove in his dress shoes over there to the dock. Listen, all of that. Then I saw a slow motion. Yeah. Then I saw a slow motion of the first dudes that was running down the deck. They slowed it up. And they was skip running. Y'all know it's skip running. That's when it's about to go down. When they skip run, right? I said, look at that. The Avengers is here. Wakanda forever. Oh my God, that just made my day. That made my week. That made my year. You hear me? Like, black folks stood together. White folks down there in Alabama and all across the land need to understand that we are not our grandparents, right? One of my subscribers said she don't really like when people say that because we have great ancestors. Yes, we do have great ancestors. But what I mean by that we're not the ones that's going to let you hit us, slap us, spit on us, spray us, do all of that stuff. We not them ones. We not them ones, right? Yeah. And did y'all see what I put up? Amazon has put the price way up for the white folding chairs. It's on my community page. Go check it out. I just did that today. I found that out on TikTok. Somebody put it up and said Amazon went up on the price of chairs. You get 4 for over $100. Oh, you sent it on. I didn't look. I didn't see my. I didn't. You know what? I get so many. Send me some stuff through my email, because a lot of times I get so much stuff on my TikTok from strangers. You know, them dudes on TikTok from all over the world, and young boys and all. You know, I get so much stuff. I don't really pay attention to the messages all the time. Of our blacks standing in the trenches, yes. That's what I said. We done watch them. Listen, we done watch them put the hoses, the dogs, hangers, all of that. This little ass woman wasn't nothing. What y'all should have got, this was nothing, right? Yeah, they real weirdos on TikTok, so I don't even really look at the messages unless I happen to see a name that I know. Like, I know your name on TikTok, but I haven't looked on it. You know, we ain't had no electricity till last night, and I was trying to catch up on some stuff, right? Hey, JJ. So, that was a proud moment, y'all. I'm talking about the memes, the skits. When you go on TikTok, everybody is doing a skit. Matter of fact, I said I was going to do one today, but I was so busy doing YouTube for both my channels. This evening, at some point, or maybe tomorrow morning, I got to talk about it on my TikTok. I got to talk about it, right? The problem with my TikTok is associated with TikTok's seller app and TikTok shop. Certain music and certain things I can't do. I was just about to figure that out because I wanted to do. So listen, y'all. I just let my little babies, my grandbabies, my grandgirls, do. They did a little kid song, "Wheels on the Bus Go Round and Round," on YouTube. I'm gonna upload it when I finish because we just did it. It's a short, so y'all like it for the girls, okay? Because I was trying to do it on TikTok, but because I got a business account, certain music is not allowed. You can only use commercial sounds. That's what I said. There was no weapons, just a good old-fashioned ass whooping. No weapons was allowed. No weapons was there. No knives, no forks, no none of that. Just a good old-fashioned ass whooping. And you know what I didn't understand? I didn't understand them white women. I'm gonna get mangled. Let me tell y'all something. Boy Aaron being the MVP, it was a black girl, jumped off the boat, and the initial fight with the 4 guys and a woman, she jumped around and 4-pieced that woman. Did y'all see that? It seemed like she had a purse on her shoulder or across her body. She's 4-pieced Susie. She 4-pieced Susie. My name and my other channel. Hey, Lois. It is, let me do it right now. The interviews with the chair. Yes, listen. Somebody, girl, I done seen them do so much stuff with the chair, child. They had the chair with Air Force Ones on it, right? I was on TikTok, they had the chair with Air Force Ones on it. They is doing so much with the chair. So much with the chair. So it's fast, black, quick to react, just like I got it spelled. If it looks like it misspelled, it's misspelled on purpose. Okay, I just put it up. Fast, black, quick to react. Listen, y'all. That was a wonderful thing, right? Now they saying this, and I thought this, and I read it again, so it's the truth. So they hauled everybody to jail, but then they let everybody go, and they didn't process anybody, right? So now they got warrants out for them initial 4 guys or whatever, but they also want the black man with the chair to turn himself in. Now, you welcome, Lois. I said, don't turn yourself in, bruh. Let them find you. Don't turn yourself in. Because I really think in my heart of hearts, y'all, he wasn't really hitting her. He didn't see her as a woman. He saw her as oppression. He saw her as prejudice. He saw her as all the racial things that has happened. He was an older man, looked like he's about my age. All the racial things that have happened to him, his mama, his daddy, his granddaddy, grandmama, brother, sister, all the racial slurs he's had to endure. And I know he did because I endured them in Cleveland, Ohio as a kid. That's what he was hitting. And it was in the moment. He was in the heat of the moment. Yeah, well, they got a. Hey, JJ, they have a Black Unity Fund. I don't know if it's called Black Unity Fund or Unity Fund. They have a Unity Fund. One got tattooed the scene on his arm. They were T-shirts not condoning violence, but this was equal. This was equal justice. Listen. Yeah, they said he was 65. Y'all was gonna jump this man. Y'all was gonna jump our uncle, our granddaddy, and thought we was gonna just watch y'all. Y'all thought we was gonna watch y'all while you jumped our uncle and our granddaddy. That's what y'all thought, right? Listen, the girls on the boat had already hiked everybody up on the boat. You know, it could have went worse. It could have went worse. But it gave what the ancestors wanted to give. Y'all know why? Because that was a slave ship. That was a slave boat they was on. Hey, Lily Grandma, you know what we talking about, Lily Grandma? That was a slave boat that they had. It carried slaves from Barbados. I've been trying to look on the map to see how close Barbados is to Liverpool, England. It looked like it's relatively close. It's just a little body of water in between them. Didn't know that, right? I left my globe in my house. She was a threat. Hell, she had her ass up in the mix like she could do. Yeah. Hey, friend. Yeah. She was bugging with him. That's what I'm saying. Them ladies was bugging. They was getting their lights knocked out, right? He got to pay for that. Wasn't even worth it. He might not if he don't turn himself in. They had a ceremony there. Did they? They said in the press conference they had been asking them to move for 40 minutes. See, I knew it was a long time. See, this is what I'm talking about, the white privilege, right? You see this cruise ship, they come up and down all day. This is what they do. That was that man's job. He was doing nothing but his job. Josh go and bring his ass and say, no, he ain't moving that little boat. I ain't moving it. When you see the boat right there trying to come in. I'm telling you, I'm so sick of that white privilege, I don't know what to do. He got a court case, racist assault. This is a court case he can receive remedy, make them pay. Oh, really? A woman came out speaking on it. She was there. Why the police look like they was moving? Because they were. They wanted them to get their ass whooped. That's right. Yeah, his name is Josh. I'm calling him Josh. Boat came and took him to the dock. Yeah, I'm calling him Josh, right? Josh didn't want to move. And, you know, Josh been drinking, right? You messed up a good time. They was having a good time on the big boat. Y'all was having a good time on the little boat, right? But because y'all thought y'all was privileged, we ain't gonna move. So this is the boat that belong here. Y'all don't. This is the part I don't understand. Y'all don't belong here, right? You just thought, well, so what was the people do? Supposed to jump in the river and swim to the dock? What was they supposed to do? How was they supposed to effectively get off the boat safely? How, Josh? Right? And for them, now they own a mini mart. I want to say it's called Vassar's Mini Mart in Selma. They from Selma, not Montgomery. That was Montgomery where that happened at. Becky Sue, Sarah Ann, and Billy Bob. Definitely Billy Bob. Billy Bob was the second one. Now, what I was about to say, I lost my train of thought. Now, I don't want that man, I don't want none of them to get in trouble but the white folks. I don't want nobody to get in trouble but the white folks. And they say, see, what happened, what I found out was Trump had been there early in the day or the day before, so they was riled up. And let me tell y'all something. When I was in Cleveland, I saw this type of white atmosphere. It's different than regular. It's different. When they have been hyped up by Trump, it's a different feeling. It's a different energy. I felt it in Cleveland. I knew that Trump was going to win. It's a whole different energy, right? I don't know if I told y'all the story that I used to Uber sometime, right? And I would do the airport, because that's where the money was. And I remember I picked up this lady, y'all, by the airport, right? A white lady. Definitely was a kid. This was before we had named them, right? And yeah. That's what they was, Proud Boys. And so the lady was standing there with her suitcase. Now, I'm not a man, and I'm not a taxi driver. You get in the car, you sit down, I'm going to take you where you go, and you get out, right? So she was standing there, so I kept looking. I was like, and I was talking loud to myself, and she heard me. I said, why she don't just get in, right? So I said, the door open, right? And I had popped the trunk. Put your bag in the trunk, ma'am. Let's roll, right? She kept standing there like this. Like I was driving Miss Daisy. So I get outside to see why you ain't putting your bag in the trunk. She wanted me. Now, mind you, she was about my age, and I might have been older than her, right? She wanted me to put her bag in the trunk and refused to touch it. I closed my lid, I closed my trunk, and pulled off. Goodbye. And I had a couple episodes like that. I had an episode one time I picked up a white lady, older white lady. She was older than me. And I was playing light jazz because everybody don't like hip hop. Like, I'm a hip hop head. But when I'm riding with the people, I put on a little light jazz real low, right? The lady said, or it might have been R&B. She said she didn't want to hear any barn music. I'm going to say that one more time because y'all didn't hear me. She said she didn't want to hear any barn music. And I turned around and looked at her. I said, you do know this is my car, don't you? She said, well, you work for me. I said, this is my car. I work for me. You can get out. She said she didn't want to hear no barn music. I had several incidents with white women. See, I knew the white women was the problem. They've always been the problem. They're the reason why black men got hung. I had problems with them white women when I was an Uber driver. Problems with them. Right? And, hey, Tiffany. And I knew that Trump was going to win. And this just showed me how, do not knock on my door. What do you want? What do you want? Go in the refrigerator and get it. Go tell your mama or something. I knew that there was going to be a problem because I felt the climate before Trump was even elected. I felt it turned white folks up. They were turned up. And so he has set the stage and made the energy so that they think it's cool to disrespect us and take us back. Because I knew Trump was trying to take us back 200, 300, 400 years with that rhetoric he was spitting, right? So that's what happened to them dudes. There had been a Trump rally. They probably was there because they was from Selma. Selma and Montgomery is probably the most racist, had the most racial history ever, right? So they was there. They was pumped up. They've been drinking beer and all that. Josh and Billy Bob. And they said they wasn't going to move. Now, what was the ship? See, but this is what I don't understand. That's why I know they had to have been drunk. Where was the ship supposed to go, sir? Where was it supposed to go? How was the people supposed to get off? That's what I want to know. How was they supposed to get off? Now, hold on a minute, y'all. I got to do something. Hold on 1 minute. Listen, y'all. Sit down. What are y'all doing? That's frozen. We don't need that frozen. Sit down. They froze. Nobody told us again. Nobody told us. You had one too. No. Stop it. Stop it, goddammit. I can't even drink them. They froze. Stop it. Wait till they get cold. How would y'all get these? Now stop it. Don't knock on my door. If you want something, go out there and tell your mom. Don't knock on my door. Don't get up. Don't do shit. All right, I'm back. But they wasn't gonna move. They was just gonna stay right there. That's what they was gonna do. The customer service cashier had entitled to throw cash up on the counter, pay so and gave change. I threw it on the counter and made sure it changed. Yeah, like they listen, y'all. We cannot. They got to know who we are and what we stand for. And this is not 1956. This ain't that. This ain't that. And I thought they had learned during the height of the pandemic when the Karens was getting shit slapped out of them, but evidently they ain't. But I'm telling y'all right now, them women is hard to deal with. They always have been the problem. White women have always been the problem. I ain't prejudiced. I'm just saying what I'm saying was known to be true. They have always been the problem, right? They've always been the problem. Always, always, always. Hey, Connie. Hey, Sheila. So, that was a proud Black History moment, like I said. And we need to have more of them. And it wasn't nothing but, that was just an ass whooping that was overdue. The ancestors, once I found out, so I found out that was a slave ship, and they had been going back and forth. It started from Barbados to Liverpool, England. Then they was going from Liverpool to Africa. You know, they were just having their way with us on that boat. They was having their way with us on that boat. So all the ancestors was on that boat. They was all on that boat, right? And they come to that very area to port and pick up. That was the area right there, right? No, I was looking for it on Twitter the other day before my lights went out. I was looking for his commentary. I know it was good. I'm going to look it up tonight. I was looking for his commentary the other day, and then I got sidetracked and forgot. You know what? I started looking at all the stuff on TikTok, all the different angles, because there's different angles of the fight now, right? They had an angle from someone who was actually on the ship as it was coming in. It was at a low angle. There was an angle from another boat where they showed the guy from the opposite way jump in, right? Emma, child, listen. I hope Henry come on. But yeah, I've seen a whole bunch of different angles. That's what threw me off on Twitter, because I started looking at all the footage that they had on Twitter, right? And forgot all about him. This your favorite channel? I am your auntie. I am your auntie. Yeah, the angles was, listen, I started today on TikTok again. It's so entertaining. And I'm telling y'all, when I first saw it Sunday morning, my daughter told me, I was like, why is this giving me so much joy right now? I thought I was a bad person. I was like, this shit is really giving me joy, right? But I think as a collective, as a whole, we tired of that bull. And if they didn't know, they know now. Because how did you think y'all was going to whoop on our uncle and granddaddy in front of all of us and we was not going to do nothing? Y'all had to think this was 1966 or something. You had to. You had to. How did you think that was going to go down? We was going to let you whoop on that man. And the man was swinging. He was swinging. And he didn't really look 65. He was a little overweight, but he didn't look 65. But we aged backwards anyway. But it was a great time. They called it August 10th. Yeah, we fighting back. It was a moment I've been thinking and waiting. Everybody. When I initially went on Instagram, that's when I started seeing all the blue check people, all the stars, all the commentators, all the people in power. Every black person in power was making comments. It was so wonderful to read, right? I was like, oh my God. It was a moment, I was like, didn't they see all those? Listen. They wasn't paying no attention. The white privilege had overtook them. The white privilege had blinded them. I'm telling you, when I was an Uber driver, I encountered some white women that when Trump was running, I encountered several white women who thought like that. When that woman said barn music, because I said, what did she say? Did she say that shit? And I had to think, barn music? What is barn music? So all I could think of was, when black folks got finished slaving, they was in the yard dancing. That's what I took it as. Like, how dare you, bitch? I'll slap shit out you right now. Right? And I said, girl, lady, you can get out of my car as far as I'm concerned. The girl who shot the video and commentated was on, oh, was she? Was she? They done found her. Woo! I want somebody to talk to Aaron, the 16-year-old boy. I want somebody to talk to Aaron. Somebody told me that Aaron couldn't really swim. That was the ancestors helping him swim. I don't know, because he was swimming like an Olympic swimmer. What community? Who said it was wrong? That wasn't wrong. That was dead right. All them years that we got abused, we can take it all the way back. We just gonna go. We can go back to slavery where they was having their way with us. That's why some of us light skinned with green eyes and all red hair and all of that. We just gonna take it as far back as the civil rights era, where they was hosing us, treating us like animals. They've always treated us like animals, right? So y'all got y'all ass whooped with some hands. Y'all got y'all ass whooped. That's all that was. Didn't he though? They had to shut down his cash out because he was getting really. Hold on. Why y'all got to shut down his cash app? That's his. What you mean? See what I'm saying? Why you got to shut down his cash app? Who was the trans male? Who was the trans and the gay males you talking about? Over made me cry. Yeah. Who was the trans and gay males that said something? I know who you talking about. You ain't talking about Gary with the T. I know he didn't say nothing bad, did he? Hey, Denise. Yeah. Listen, I remember seeing that stuff. Aaron's family has hired a public relations firm. Really? Listen, this is what I think. I came up with this. This is what I think. I think this should be talked about on all black networks, all black whoever's, you know, and they need some kind of award or some kind of recommendation. They need some kind of merit. So they need something for that. That's right, we do. Absolutely. His PR came out with his dead day. What? I've been missing all of that. Y'all know I ain't had no TV in a couple days. What did the PR team say? Really? Really? Yeah, we do. Because this needs to be, this. They need to know this is what's going to happen, like you say. They got T-shirts, y'all know, that say F around and find out with a chair. Did y'all see them? They got T-shirts, right? They got T-shirts that say F around and find out. Listen, this was, I don't care what nobody say. No, we don't advocate or condone violence, but that was warranted. That was justice. That was justice. All right, about 20 people. Aquaman. Okay, I like that. Aquaman. Okay, Aquaman. I like that. MVP. Aquaman is the MVP. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, y'all, this couldn't have played out no better. When they was running, and you know the ramp was like this. You know the ramp was zigzag, right? When they was running, I said, "Ooh, here they come!" And then when they was running, and they was all running, I said, "Ooh, yes!" You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they beat them out their crocs. They beat them out their crocs. See, listen. They didn't think. I don't know what they was thinking. I don't know really what them women was thinking. Them big black men, I'd have ran the opposite way when I saw them big black Negroes, right? Yes, you do. Neek, listen, Neek is moderator extraordinaire. Okay? Bar none. And I watch some people's. Bar none. Yeah. Listen here. This was a proud Black History moment. August 5th, 2023. We'll never forget that date, right? Yes, you did. But see, what I didn't understand was y'all thought y'all was going to fight them men. What y'all thought them men was going to just let y'all keep windmilling on them? No. Yeah. Aqua maybe and C murder. No, they didn't. Listen, the boy, listen, that showed, let me tell y'all what that was. I ain't never, this is my first time in the South, besides, you know, this is my first couple years in the South, right? Alabama is a very racial state. You can't tell me that it ain't, right? It's the history is too much there, right? Them people got their ass whooped for all the shit they mom and them told them about, their grandmama told them about, their great grandmama and them told them about, the stories that they heard. That's what that ass whooping was for. Yeah. Yeah, that's what that was for. That's what that was for. That was for the generation. That was some generational ass whooping. And the ancestors was there. Once I read the history of that boat, can't tell me that wasn't no soul connection. The ancestors was there. And y'all say they had did a dedication. What y'all say they had did a dedication earlier? Them people were still there. C murder. Okay. Them people were still there. You know what I'm saying? Their souls and their spirits were still there. They will never go away. And y'all know, this is my belief, that when people die at sea, they always stay there. They always stay there. Right? So, you know, they helped. They helped that, right? And they all need to go to jail. Now, what they would be, this is my question. What I want to know is, so the one girl got fired. Yeah, I want to hear an interview from them. What I want to know is, like a girl I saw on TikTok, she got fired because she went to help. So I guess the boss lady was white, right? She said the lady fired her. But what I want to know is, can she get her job back? Is it gonna be any kind of, is the company of the boat or the dock or the whatever gonna talk to them people? Like, something needs to be done about that besides the court system. They fired the whole crew? Did they? It was a great day. They fired the whole crew? For what? Well, if it happened, so all that says to me is they were okay with the white folks uh, blocking them handling doing their jobs. Harriet. I know that's what I said. When I saw that, that's what I said. Why the boat was named Harriet? Child, you think Harriet Tubman was on there directing the business? Because that's what I said. The boat was named Harriet. That's what I said when I read it. When I read the history of it, that's what I said. How apropos that the boat was named Harriet. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I keep telling y'all, the universe has a way of correcting things. It corrects things, right? I was just having a conversation with somebody the other day, a grown man, and I guess he probably won't talk to me no more because I had too much sense, right? Yes, she was. He was saying that it was somebody do something to him, he had to get him back. I said, first of all, you're too old to be talking like that. But you don't have to get nobody back. I just thought about this. This is why he ain't called me. You don't have to get nobody back. God hit harder than we could ever hit, right? Let the universe handle that. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it ain't nothing that serious. I'm petty, but I ain't on the get back petty, not like that. If I think about it, but a lot of times I forget about it, right? Need to arrange a trip to Alabama? Alabama, there's 3 cities I want to go to Alabama. Mobile, 4 cities. Birmingham. I went to Montgomery for the rodeo. I'm gonna go to Montgomery, Birmingham, Mobile, and Selma. Definitely want to go to Selma, right? Because I want to feel that energy. Did Aaron have a crew shirt on? He was 16. Was he? The owner of the Harriet. Yeah, that's the woman that I told you, the lady on TikTok. The black guy who was jumped was the co-captain of the Harriet. The Kangaroo Jack kicked that man. I'm sorry he had to fight. God will give them better than you can. That's right. And so I'm telling this guy that the other day. And he was talking so stupid, y'all. Oh, man, he's 57 years old, 52, 53. He was talking so stupid about some revenge. Like, that is stupid. I said that's wasted too much energy. That's probably why he ain't called me back. I was talking to with too much sense, child. Listen, I can't deal with the low vibrational dudes. I can't. I expect you over 50 to have good sense, period. He had a crew shirt on. Oh, okay. Well, they fired him too. Did they fire him too? Maybe that's why they had to go for me. They fired him, huh? They done fired little buddy because he went over there to help. So what, we was just supposed to watch Grandpa get his ass pummeled? Because they had him on the ground. By the time the people got there, they had him on the ground. They could have hurt him, killed him, stomped him, kicked him. God's going to restore their jobs. That's what I'm thinking. Like, after all of this, but I wouldn't know if I want to work for her again. You fired them because of that. Bigger, better jobs, right? Well, they got a fund. Like I said, they got a Unity Fund. It's called Black Unity Fund, or it's just called Unity Fund. And y'all say they've been cash out. They've been cashing out little Aaron. They've been cash out little Aaron. Bless his heart. That's a bless his heart moment, child. See, listen. I don't know why my camera looks so dark on my computer, but Aaron was slanging and banging, slamming folks and all. The Gen Z ain't playing. I know it. It does. It's down in Alabama, y'all. See, it's always covert racism. The overt is what we can see, but that covert is what you got to watch out for. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Is it on Facebook? I don't know. If what on Facebook, friend? Wow. I'm telling y'all, when you go on TikTok and see all that stuff, on Instagram, all them people with the blue checks, all them peoples of power and means and wealth and all of that, black folks. And now I see some white folks on TikTok and speaking out. The GoFundMe. Oh, the GoFundMe. It probably is on Facebook. Probably is on Facebook. Probably is. How dare you it got cash. They said cash out, but he got to GoFundMe too? Wow. Black folks, we are so phenomenal. If we only knew ourselves how phenomenal we are. I didn't learn about a lot of things they didn't teach us in school until my kids went to school, about all the things that we have created. All the things. I didn't learn some stuff until this year when I was doing my research on What's the day in February, child? I forgot the day in February. The month. Black History Month. All the things that we have created. I learned some stuff this year. We are great, right? And but a lot of times, now listen, I just had a conversation today with my granddaughter's mother. And I told her, you can never expect a man to think like you. We're different. Women are super creatures. We are, because we've had to be. It's innate. It's in us, right? It's in us to be great. If you got a husband, just think about this, y'all, in slavery. Your husband, you love him, y'all together. Y'all done jumped the broom. Y'all married. This is your man. Y'all got kids, right? And the slave master, first of all, is coming in your room, taking you somewhere and having sex with you in front of your man. That's number one. Number two, he beating your man publicly for everybody to see. Number three, he take your man away. You as a black woman got to deal with all that. Now your man gone. Henry is having sex with you when he feel like it. Then they take your child. Do you know how much strength we have in our DNA? Do y'all realize that? Do y'all realize the strength that we have in our DNA? He said he didn't need anymore. He was just helping. Wow. Wow. Please don't donate to the GoFundMe for Folding Chair. That's a scam. Oh, is it? Now, y'all, there's always somebody mess it up. My eight month grandson watches you with me and Golden. He said, tell him hey. Little toot. Yeah, and your kids. That's what I'm saying, friend. And your kids. Do you know how much your heart hurt, how your spirit and soul is taken, how depressed you would be, but you still got to get up and go work for free in the sun and pick cotton? Man, listen. The white guys who had existed they was already fighters. They was already fighters. Oh, okay. They hadn't come across our people. Big Tone and all them. They hadn't run across Big Tone them. Okay. So that's what they do. They thought they was them guys. Right? Man, when I saw them black dudes come with their shirt off mean ain't no talking. We about to throw hands. There's no talking. And then somebody had a picture, froze a frame of the video where they was standing. They was at a stance. Right? I was like, go ahead, black folks. You know what? I say all the time, Jeanette, that I don't think I would have survived. Now, some kind of way, I'd have figured out. They probably would have killed me. Master could not have had his way with my body when he felt like it. Because, when I was young, I didn't think about it. But now that I'm good and grown, I think about all the ways they was probably places they was putting their penis. That's what sickens me. That part sickens me, right? It sickens me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I said. When you see them skipping, it's about to, and they shirts was out, y'all was about to get pummeled. I don't know why y'all thought y'all wasn't going to get y'all ass whooped. But, yeah, Jeanette, it all the ways that they was having sex. I never thought about that till recently. All the ways that they was having sex with you. Then you're going to go out there and beat my man. Then you're going to took my child. They probably would have killed me. Hey, Celebrate Your Darkness. Oh, his family got his cash out? I would have been gone on the first. Yeah, me too, probably so. I could, y'all could just imagine what we would have did. You're not ready to put that in my mouth. That's what you're not about to do. I'm gonna poison you. I probably would have poisoned a lot of them. Hate to say that. Our people said Carly and Bears out of Alabama. Didn't they though? Listen here. It started off messed up down in Alabama. But Big Tone and them made up for that. Hey, Angel, we talking about the Alabama Sweet Tea Massacre. That's what we talking about. Yeah, and Cardi did embarrass her. She did. But see now, you see that? See that? We ain't gonna think about that no more because we on this right now. We on this. See how God did that? We on this right now. The greatness of our blackness, not the stupidness of our blackness, right? Yeah, I'd have had to poison them, Sheila. Definitely. I'd have found my way. You know, I would have been conniving. I'd have found my way up in that kitchen and I'd have poisoned. I'd have poisoned them. I'd have poisoned. I don't know why they all didn't die. They all have been dead. But you know, I'm an aggressive individual. And a lot of folks are not aggressive. They're passive, right? 29? Shut up, y'all. Come on, 30. Come on in here, one more person. Yeah, I would have definitely, it would have been, because you're not getting ready to come in here every night and do that to me. No, sir. No, sir. You're not about to do that. No, I don't want you to. Don't touch me. I'd been like Jocelyn. Y'all see how Jocelyn was? Get away from me, white man. I'd been like that. You know, it just, you know, no, I can't even imagine that. You're just going to have your way with me, my body, my man, and my kids? And what I'm living for? One white guy, yeah, he got his Crocs beat up off of him. Listen, how hard, this is what I want to know. How hard was you getting whooped, or was they dragging you that your Crocs split through? That your Crocs split through. And what I'm saying is, somebody in the thing said he should have had the sport mode Crocs. He should have had the sport Crocs. Me either. I could have never been that. I could have never been that. Like, we have evolved as a people. That's why when I see this, you know, there's some white folks on TikTok saying that was wrong. Hey, Dakota, that was wrong, and they shouldn't have did that, and so on and so forth. How you gonna jump on? First of all, what type of people is y'all that you gonna jump on a 65-year-old overweight man? You could have caused him to have an asthma attack, a heart attack, anything. You really could have gave the man a heart attack. They could have gave the man a heart attack. You know what I'm saying? That could have went all the way wrong. But I think this just as a lesson. Everybody need to take this as a lesson, a cautionary tale. A cautionary tale that we are not them people. Don't do that. Leave us alone. Leave us alone. Listen here, girl. Listen here. I heard that. They said, my daughter said he probably took that down. They said they tore him up. Was it on Twitter or was it on Instagram? We all tired of turning the other cheek. This should be warning. Yeah, for sure. Well, isn't Marlon? I saw a video of Marlon and his family, and some of them kids look white. I don't know if them was his kids or his brother's kids. They was eating dinner, eating food somewhere at somebody's house. And it was Marlon and a couple of the brothers, and some of them kids looked white. So probably, it ain't Marlon, because Marlon was just going with one girl, Jennifer, what's her name? So one of them brothers is probably married to a white woman, or some white imp in there somewhere, so that's why they saying that. You know, that always kills me when they do that. Just don't say nothing, bro. Just don't say nothing. Them your feelings. Right now, we fighting a fight. Don't say nothing. If you ain't gonna help the fight, don't say nothing. He had the little... He said that we should have did that. Something goofy and corny. Yeah. Sean always... Really? You think so, Sean? Because it was him. I want to say, was it him, Sean, and the other Wayans? One of the original Wayans. The older Wayans. They was all sitting out eating. There was some kids, teenager, early 20 looking kids that look white. Not like them. Sean's always suspect. Yeah, so I just saw that not too long ago. I just saw that on, I don't know if it was a TikTok or Instagram or a reel or something. It might have been a reel. But I saw that and I was like, oh, where they come from? So, you know, just like, whose wife? Sean's? Because Marlon ain't married. Sean's? Oh, that's why he got to say that. See, instead of, okay, let me check this out, y'all. Hey, Sandra. Check that. Sandra, this is my Sandra I went to school with? No, that's Sandra Hudson. Sandra, who is this? Is this Sandra I went to school with? Anyway, kissing elite, but everybody say they down with the black ain't always. Okay, listen. Let's say you married white. So this is the time you have a conversation with your white family members and say, listen here, let me explain to you why that happened. This is a teachable moment for your white family members. That's what this is. Don't go against us, bruh. This is the time to teach your white family members. I don't know why they don't understand that. 2 NBA players got married last week and they both... Hey! Hey, this your first live? Welcome. So 2 NBA players got married, and they both married white. Well, you know, the ball players love them. They love them. They love them. They love them. And then they go. What they do is they get them right, and then the white girls go get booties and everything done. They go get everything done to be a replica of us. Now, I said that. That's what I said. I never understood it. I'm not attracted to white guys, so that's probably why I don't understand it. I don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? To each his own. I don't understand it because I ain't attracted to that. I like a big, strong man. See how the man was running? The big, strong black man? That's what I like. Big, strong black man. That's what I like. But that was a wonderful moment. That's all I got to say about that. That was a wonderful moment. Now, let me tell y'all what we got to talk about. I need y'all's comments. They got them until they hurt themselves and lose their contract. Yeah. Because one thing about them, the Karens and Sallys and Beckys, they don't. When the chips go down, they not going down with the ship. Now we gonna stand by our man. He can cheat, he can lie, he can steal, he can do all kind of stuff. We gonna stick by his side until we tired, until we feel like it's time to go. They gone right off top. Was in the trenches with our black men in Alabama. Black women have always been in. Yeah, always. Well, let me tell y'all what we thinking about. What y'all think about? Tory Lanez got 10 years. What say you? Let's conversate on that a little while. What say you on the 10 years that Tory Lanez got? Was it too much? Was it not enough? Did he shoot her? What y'all think? What y'all think about that? And it's nobody's a winner in this situation because, you know, man could get blackballed. I hope not. Because let me tell y'all something. If somebody shoot me, I'm telling. Flat out, I don't care who it is. It could be my son or my daughter. If you shoot me, I'm telling the people who shot me. You hope he serves all 10? Listen, I didn't know. I guess I was sleeping or something. I didn't know that he had made songs about it, that he had been taunting her. I knew that he had been harassing her and stuff like that, but I didn't know he had made songs about it. I think they both was drunk. Don't condone it, but to me, 10 years is a bit much. Yeah, but see the thing. But let me just explain something to you, Nick. He got what he deserved. But I think this is a long sentence. Let me explain something to y'all. I've been shot before, right? They wasn't shooting me. The bullets ricocheted, and I got shot 4 times. Now listen, that's traumatizing. She got to live with that. She might not be able to be around firecrackers or pops and sounds. That shit is traumatizing, right? That's number one. Number two, what I read was that he put her in fear first. He didn't just shoot her. He was telling her to dance. Dance, be. That takes it to a whole nother level for me. Right? Now, if he was pulling it out his waist or pulling out his pocket or had it in his hand and it accidentally went off, okay. But to be taunting her before and during and after, he probably got what he deserved. How he didn't have no gun residue because he probably washed his hands real good. I'm cool with it. He brought all that on himself. He did. See, one thing, y'all, which disturbs me is black women are unprotected. I keep saying this. And one reason why I say this is because where I'm from, Cleveland, Ohio, is they kill women every day. Over the weekend, they may kill 5 or 6 women, leave them right in the middle of the street. Well, a woman is not of importance anymore, right? Black men do not respect us, do not like us. Y'all see that, right? And that has to stop. So if they had to make an example out of Tory, because if Tory had gotten away with this or got a few years or something, they'd be shooting them all. They're already doing it in Cleveland. You just don't talk. Y'all don't know about it. I know about it. They're already doing it in Cleveland, right? Killing them, shooting them in the head. You don't like me no more. Now I got to kill you. No, he got the 10. Yeah, he was making songs. I didn't know that till yesterday. I didn't know he had made songs. Like, come on, bro. You just playing. So you can play with us. That's one thing. You can't play with the court system. Can't play with the court system. They saw all that. I honestly don't think he meant to shoot her. He shot at the ground. And I kind of think that too, but you shouldn't have been playing like that. The fact that you was pointing the gun saying, dance be, And then I think it went off. That's what I think happened. But you was playing with her with the gun. You don't play with nobody with a gun. First of all, guns is not for play. I grew up, I was taught in the streets, don't pull a gun unless you plan to use it. Guns are not to play with. They got a purpose. I'm glad he got sentenced, but it's more to the story, I think, but glad it's over with. What more do you think is to the story? She shot herself? What more could it be to the story? About his freedom, he should sing like a canary if he knew who did it. Yeah, do y'all think somebody else was there? Yeah, they say he didn't have no remorse. That's what they say. Plus, gun unregistered, think deliberate. The taunting alone was enough for me. He should have sat back and shut his mouth. He should have been humble. See, listen. The fact that he taunted her during and after was too much for me, right? The fact that you pulled a gun on a woman, the fact that a gun was pulled on a woman, is too much for me. It's too much for me. Especially since I've been shot before. It's too much for me that you pulled a gun on a woman that you was having sex with or going out with, whatever you was doing with her, and you was going with her friend. So you had both of them in the car. All that was too much. It might be some unanswered things. The fact remains she got shot and she didn't shoot herself. None of us was there. We only gonna... Yeah, but where did she get shot? See, there's two things There's one thing we know. She got shot in her foot. We know that. She didn't shoot herself. Yeah, she got shot in her foot. I don't know what he was trying to get her to do. Jeanette, that's what I say. You know, I was raised like that. Like, you just don't be pulling no guns out for the hell of it, right? But, you know, the fact remains she got shot. She got shot, and she didn't shoot herself. Because at first I said, well, maybe the girl shot her. You know what I'm saying? Mike was fleeing a car. We're so unprotected, it's disgusting. It's so unprotected. And, you know, the fact that a lot of the industry was mad at her. She the one got shot. What you mad at her for? Be mad at Doofy for pulling the gun and messing up his life. Now, he can get it back on track after he do it. You know, sometimes they say, I've heard 80%, 85%. He may do 7, 8 years, whatever. But he's a young man, so he still has his life. It's a loss, but it's a temporary loss. It's not a permanent loss, right? And I don't know who shoots at the foot. If you aim to kill, you aim higher, but we can agree. Now, I don't think he was trying to kill her. He was playing with her. He was doing what he did. He was doing what he wanted to do to her, and that was scare her, fear her. First of all, Tory got a little man syndrome. I'm convinced of that. He a little dude. So he wanted her to fear him. That was the whole point of pulling the gun out, for her to be fearful of him. Who shoots at a lot of people shoot at the foot. Trying to get out. If they trying to scare you, it was a scare tactic, Neat. He knocked the mess out of August Alsina, pulled a gun on Travis Scott and his kids' mother has said before that he is abusive. And the fact that these black women and men are taking his side. He's abusive. Okay. I think I do remember that about Travis Scott. I'm not making excuses. He's trash. I'm glad he got sense. Don't get into it. I said what I said. Yeah. I just think that if I get shot, I'm telling. Period. I'm telling who did it. And I think she was scared. I'm telling y'all I think she was scared. Because you don't tell him what all he was saying to her when it happened, right? Yeah, no, he didn't aim to kill. He wanted to put fear in her heart. That's what he wanted to do. Put fear in her. Mike was trying to get out the car. Yeah. I believe he was trying to fear her. See, the part that's puzzling to me is, did Meg just find out that he was messing with her friend? Was they getting ready to have a threesome? That's what's puzzling to me. The fact that she got shot ain't puzzling. She got shot. That's a fact. What's puzzling to me, the unanswered questions for me is, did she know about her friend having sex with Tory? Was her and Tory, what that was up, what that triple was about? That's what's confusing to me. He needed that. Yeah, I hope it do. A sentence here, and that is how the letters of support came out. Yeah, I that's what I want to know is what was the girlfriend's relationship with Tory? And was they all sleeping together and knowing it, or did Meg just find it out? That's what I want to know. And she mentioned it To daytime? Say that again, Didi. Yeah, being, listen, getting shot is a very traumatizing thing. Cause you go into shock, right? And I think that's what happened to Meg. I'm not. You go into shock when you get shot, right? You go into shock. I don't think she shot herself. What the reasoning behind it and what all was going on, I don't know that part. But the fact remains is she got shot. Like they don't believe her. Yeah, I know. That's what I want to know. Why they don't believe her? Meg found out about their affair. They were allegedly arguing in the car about the affair. So did she? That's what I want to know. Did she find out why they was in the car? That's what I want to know. Cause if she, I can't imagine. I'm in there with my girl and my dude. Them your two best people, right? You know, mama, dad. Them her two best people, right? And you find out that they having sex. Ooh. And then you get shot behind it. That's a lot. Yeah, they do. They do. And he got scared. And he got scared. What did she say? And you know what else was stupid, y'all? He took it to the box. That is the most stupidest thing you could do. Now, I don't know if that's how they get down in Canada. That is stupid. You never take them to trial when they got all that evidence. You don't go there. And then, social media, see, listen. You can tell the judge, don't look at social media. You can tell the jury, you got to keep them in the room so they don't see nothing, right? But the judge is going to see and hear all this stuff like we see it and hearing it, right? If he don't see and hear his staff, his bailiff, his kids, his wife, his friends, he was already convicted before he went to court. In their face. I remember that too. Because which one wasn't one of them going with Travis Scott? Was it Kylie that went with Travis Scott? There was an altercation in the car before the shooting. Meg jumped out the car. She was messing with him behind her friend back. He could have been on the deal. She mentioned she was going to tell her they got scared. Oh, wait. He was gonna mess with, I kind of remember that now. He was gonna mess with Kylie. And she was the one she go with Travis Scott. Didn't they have a baby together or something? Say that, girl, because it seems like all these dudes want you to have a threesome. Like, that is so weird. And a lot of women doing it to keep their man. Not because they gay, because they doing it to keep the man. But she got 2 babies by Travis Scott? So that same party he was in, why they all like Kylie? Is she that cute? You think Kylie was sleeping with him too? He's such a little dude. He's such a little dude. Oh, she was sleeping with him too, but she was with Travis though, right? Can help me out, y'all. She was with Travis, right? I didn't think she was. She was with Travis, and she was sleeping. Girl, they making their way through the entertainers and everybody, ain't they? No, they like them some black men. No, they like them some black men. Everybody but that one sister, Courtney. Is it Courtney? Oh, what is their names? What's their names? I done forgot their name. What is that? Kim, Courtney, and what's the other one name? Exactly. What's the other one name? And what are they, Armenians? Are they Armenians? And they're like gypsies, right? The unrich ones are like gypsies. And he probably was. He probably is, right? But he's just a little dude. He probably is. Yeah, he probably is. Chloe. Not Chloe, Courtney. Courtney, the one. Courtney don't mess with black men, but all the rest of them like black men. All the rest of them. Yeah, all of them got like black men. Now, I got a question for you. Just came in my head. Do y'all think the mama ever messed with OJ because Chloe looked like OJ's other daughter? Speak on it. Because I do. I do. Because they didn't get, listen, the apple don't fall too far from the tree. They didn't get that way by themselves. Now, I'm going to say that. They didn't get that, what's their mama name? She a hell of a pimp. Now, they didn't get that way on their own. They are, that's what they are. They are witches, aren't they? They are Armenian, that's what I thought. They are witches. You know, they are the gypsies. Am I right, Lisa Marie? Not them, but you know, a lot of Armenians, is it Armenians that are the gypsies? I used to watch a show. They had a show. I forgot what it was called. They had a reality show on TLC or something. I forgot what it was called. Chris, that's her name. Chloe looked like Euro version of OJ. She does. She does. She does. She does. She does. Yeah, we careful, but I'm just saying what we said. We ain't saying nothing that ain't already been out there. You know what I'm saying? But she does. When they put the pictures side by side, now, she has since narrowed her face somehow, right? I guess you have surgery and they can take out a cheekbone. I don't know what they do, but she's narrowed her face. And she used to have a heavier face. Well, maybe she lost weight. I don't know, but her face is narrower now. Her face is narrower now, right? So she wouldn't look like that now. And they got good makeup on. But like I said, they get the wholeness from their mama. She taught them well. I ain't mad at her. She taught them well. She put Kim out there. She put Kim out there. And is they? Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, she did a good job. I ain't gonna take that from her. She did a good job. She did a good job. She taught them well. Chloe has had too much pain since she looked. Yeah, because her face is very narrow. I'm trying to figure out, did they take out a jawbone or something? She is? Is she still messing with Tristan? They married though, right? Too? Didn't he have some kids? Didn't he have some outside kids? Yeah. Oh, her son looks like Rob. Tristan's genes ain't come through there. Guess they couldn't break the witch's brew. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. She was not, I thought they would, I didn't know she was still with him. They live together. Was they ever married? Was her and Tristan ever married? They do so much, I can't keep up. And Nicole was related to Cut. They do so much, I can't keep up, child. I can't keep up. And what about, y'all, who was surprised that Wayne Brady said he was pansexual? Who was surprised? Raise your hand. Who was surprised? Even though I had to look up pansexual, because I wasn't quite sure what it was. It's just a nicer way of saying bisexual. Oh, they're not married? That's what I just said, Kanye. Who was surprised? Who was surprised? I wasn't. Was y'all surprised? Oh, they not married? Yeah, I was not surprised. You know, when he said it, I said, what I want to know is, why do people feel the need to tell us what they is? That ain't none of our business, and I don't care. Do y'all care? We ain't gonna never see you. We don't know you. I don't care who you sleep with. I don't know why people feel the need to tell what they is. We saw you, Wayne. We been saw you long time ago. Have you ever been seen with a white woman? I mean, with a black woman? I think they said he was always with white women. But, right, Nick, like, I thought it was just a well-known, kept secret, like everybody knew, just wasn't saying nothing. Yeah, yeah. I always thought, now he's a good singer, actor. What else he do? Comedy and all that. He good at all what he do. But oh, he had a wife. He had a wife. I never knew he had a wife. Really? Well, so when I looked up pansexual, so bisexual means you like men and women. Pansexual means, see, they just making all these terms. Pansexual means you just like anybody. You could like trans, and it includes the pan mean it includes the trans and the binary, whatever that means. It includes all the things. So maybe this is alleged. I don't know. I'm just saying what I'm saying. Maybe Wayne gonna have a trans girlfriend next or something. That's why he's saying that. So when that happens, we don't be surprised. I bet that's what it is, y'all. I bet that's what it is. That's what it is. Because I had to look that up today. I was like, what is pansexual? I've heard it, but I wasn't quite sure what it was. So I had to look it up today. Pansexual. Okay. We just regular, y'all. We too regular. See, the world is getting filled with other kind of people. I almost said something else. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Nick. Because what made you say that yesterday or whenever you said it? What made you say that? What made you say that, sir? Why are you saying that? Yeah, that's what I want to know. Why are you saying that? You know what I'm saying? Why? You know what I mean? I don't care. It makes me no difference. I still think he's a talented guy. He's a talented guy. He's a very talented guy. But I don't care who you like. I ain't in there with you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I saw that. So did he actually say it was an extortion, or he think it was? But he in that circle, so fuck, he's on Dish Nation, y'all. I don't know if it's just temporary, but he's on Dish Nation this week. He said pansexual because it sounds better than bisexual. Okay, because if you say bi, that's too close to gay. I think I read that when I looked up the definition. Okay. Well, to me, that's just me because I'm regular. You either is or you ain't. All them other terms don't matter to me. Too many to remember and figure out what they is. Like, I'm still stuck on binary. What is binary? Or non-binary. Like, I don't understand any of that. Yeah, it is, Nick. It is. It is. It is. It is. It is. You know what I'm saying? Like, there you go, Angel. There you go, Angel. Yeah, I love all people. Yeah, that's what they said when I looked it up. You don't care. And then it named all the different kind of people. Binary, trans, bi, and some other, other things, right? Like, is there somewhere they go and make up these words? Yeah. Yeah, child. So, what else is hot this week? Somebody explained to me. I didn't have time to look it up. We didn't have lights. Jamie Foxx apologized to Jennifer Aniston. Why? Because he said fake friends or something. What did she have to do with it? Did she insert herself in that? What was that? Oh, that bad. That's what I'm saying. I don't. It's still that way to me. Because it's still that way to me. Still that way to me. You know what I'm saying? Still that way to me. Hey, y'all. Y'all know I got purses back here. Let me tell y'all what happened, y'all. Let me just get to set the record straight right here on this right now. So, somebody had emailed me about a purse. One of my subscribers. Let me tell y'all this. I am not offended. I'm not trying to offend nobody. So, if you email me and say something about a purse, I'm a businesswoman, okay? And I email you back and tell you what it is. And you say, well, I'm going to get with you later. Okay, my job as a businesswoman, because my job is to sell, is to get back with you if you don't get back with me. Well, one of my subscribers said I was harassing her. That was not my intent, and that is not what I did. So if you ever message me about a bag or a shirt or some sunglasses, and I message you back, and you say, well, get back with me and such, and you don't get back with me, I'm going to email you one more time because life goes on and people do forget. That's what I did. So, I don't know if she's still a subscriber or not, I don't know, but she said some words for me, right? I chose not to be combative with her because, shit, I ain't got time, right? And that was not my intention. You know what I'm saying? So if you ever, I'm telling y'all all this right now, y'all know this is what I do. I sell shit. Okay? If I go to the store, listen, I shop with Temu. Temu send me messages all day long, right? That's the purpose. That's the business they in, selling you stuff, right? So if I message you a couple times, that's all I'm doing. I'm not gonna message you every day. I'll message you a couple times. That's it. That's all. I'll be like, oh, she don't want it. The only reason why I message you a second time is because you may have forgotten. That happens. Life goes on. Shit happens, right? So I will message you a second time. Other than that, I'm not doing any more than that. So I just want to tell y'all that I'm not trying to be offensive. If I message you and you message me and I message you back, I'm not trying to be offensive at all. At all. I don't know what time zone you're in. I'm just messaging you when I think about it. That's it. And no offense given. Okay? Yeah. On the Queen Out situation, did he? That's what yeah, because he didn't say anything about the Jews. That's what I thought. He said fake. I didn't think he said anything. Well, that's what I said too, Nick. But I was just trying to be diplomatic, and all I thought about it, like, oh, let me text her back. Let me email. It wasn't like I'm hawking her, and doing all that. I was just, the second time, just a second email. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't understand, what she had said to me prior. I didn't understand it, so I'm just trying to get some clarification. That was it, right? Child, she emailed me, and it felt like her head was doing this while she was emailing me, right? Hey, sis, I don't want no smoke. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no smoke. Peace. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I'm just telling y'all that now because I don't want y'all to ever think that. And I think y'all, I can't hide who I am. Y'all see who I am. Ain't nothing changed about me. I am who I am, right? I hope I don't appear to be mean because I'm not a mean-spirited person. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really into that. So I just want to put that out there. But once again, because it kind of hurt my feelings. Like, damn, she think that's what she was thinking. I'm a sensitive. Y'all know I'm a sensitive motherfucker, right? As loud and aggressive as I am, I'm still sensitive. And that kind of hurt my feelings. I was like, damn, really? But again, I have learned I don't have to fight my own battles. I don't. I said I'm sorry to her twice, and that's it. I'm sorry, ma'am. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to, and that was big of me to do that. I'm really grown and evolved, right? But I just want y'all to know if you message me and however you message me through Instagram, Facebook, whatever you message me on, and you say something to me, I say something back. If you say something, I say something back, and that's the end of it. Because I know after 2 times that you're not interested. But if you say you're interested, I'm gonna be like, hey, just a little quick reminder. You know what I'm saying? And she said I was harassing her child. So anyway, y'all know I got glasses, I got bags, I got t-shirts. Anybody ain't got their t-shirt? Come on, get your t-shirt. I need that $25. I need that $25 for the t-shirt. Well, the $20, I'm sorry, but the shipping and handling, there ain't never been no more than $5 in this. Everybody I had to deliver to was $5 for the shipping and handling. So, y'all want something from me? Holla at your girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm still in need, right? It's called business, and you did what business. Right, that's what I thought. Because I was taken aback. Like, wait, what happened? Somebody shocked you, and I was like, wait a minute, what just happened? Right? What happened? Right? She was I ain't gonna say what all she said, but it was. I felt like her head was twisting and turning, right? And then she said, I am gonna say what she said. The part I can remember. She said when she was out of town. See, I didn't know that she was out of town. I thought that she lived in that city that she was at. I didn't know. And so I was just trying to get some clarification on that. And yeah, for sure, Lisa Marie. Listen, when I went out my door, we went to the store, I was devastated. The girl, because I'm the queen of that. I know. I got to pay me due tomorrow and I ain't got the damn money. Yeah, she did. She said, and when I get back, I'll let you know. But I don't think I do after you heard. It went on and on. I can't remember what she said word for word, but it was like I had got on her nerves. So, that wasn't what I was trying to do, child. I come in peace. I'm like Dr. Spock and them. Peace. How they do it? Peace. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, I don't know, child. My feelings was hurt behind it because I was like, damn, sis. I thought we was cool, right? We'll see now. Waiting on my son to get back because so you missed the story. So we went to see the place Sunday, and nice place, right? Smaller than what we used to, but it was nice still. Is there? Yeah, that was in my first man, but I just said thank. I'm so sorry. Didn't mean it. That wasn't my intent. Sorry. I said sorry twice. It wasn't my intent, and that was that, right? Um. Now listen, T. We can talk about payment options. If that's what it is, you just have to say that to me. You understand what I'm saying? You have to say that to me, right? And that's all I was trying to do was get clarification with sis. That's all. Um, so anyway, we went over there to see it Sunday, and I said he had applications. So I said we'll be back tomorrow. And pick up the application. Somebody come back Monday. Well, when Monday came, because today Wednesday, when Monday came, I called him to get the application. He didn't answer the phone. So I said, okay, no, no. When I said I was coming to get the application, I called him and he said, well, it was a man came before y'all. He said he wanted, so I'm gonna see what he gonna do because he came before us. Okay, cool, I get it, but you should have told us that day we was in there the day before. So okay, when Monday came to meet him, he didn't answer the phone to get the application. He didn't answer the phone, right? So yesterday he calls me and said, so me and my kids said, okay, so forget it. So on Tuesday, yesterday came, we still sitting around in the dark like pioneers. He said, do you still want it? The first one with the deposit can get it. So I said, I've sent my son around there to talk with him. I don't know what happened because I'm on the live. Yeah, they are since COVID. You're right. You're right. You're right. Because I swear, that's something I normally do. If you say you're gonna get something, I'm gonna call you a couple times. After a couple times, I'm like, oh, they ain't got the money they want. I know how life goes. You know what I'm saying? I know how life goes. I ain't tripping about it, but her response to me, and she had been a subscriber for a while. I want to say she went in the beginning. Was her response to me was what threw me off. Her response to me. You know what I'm saying? I was taken aback by that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm just saying to y'all, if y'all ever, I'm cool. I'm regular people. You can talk to me regular. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't mean no harm. Anything I do, I don't mean any harm by it at all. You know what I'm saying? And I'm human. You know what I'm saying? I'm a businesswoman first, right? So I ain't mean no harm. So I didn't finish telling y'all the part I can remember. She said, and I'll think about it when I get back, but probably not the way you harass me. I was like, damn. Like, okay, all right, sis. Good luck. And she probably unsubscribed, I'm sure. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't see you want to be my friend. You talking to me like that, right? But like I said, I'm almost positive she's one of my early subscribers when I first started. Yeah. She got a unique name. I never really seen her on the live, and she probably be on the live and don't talk. A lot of people be on the live and don't say nothing, right? But because that's how she saw. She said, those persons behind you, are you selling them? And I said, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, y'all, I just want y'all to know, child, I ain't no stalker or nothing like that. I ain't none of that, right? But yeah, anyway, got bags. T, you want to holler at me? Holler at me. Email me. We can have a private, personal conversation. I'm cool with that, right? Because like I said, I'm in the business of selling. I ain't in the business of keeping it, right? And let me see, what is it? That mustard tote? This one? Or up at the top? Up at the top? And these have wallets to them. All of them have wallets and straps to them, so you get 3 pieces. And the wallets are big. You can put your phone in there. You can put your phone, your key fob if you got a keyless entry car, your wallet. You got a strap to the wallets too. So you can carry like a wallet, carry like a on your wrist, all of that. And you can put a lot of stuff in here because when I use mine, I can put my phone in there, my cards, my key to my car, all of that. Thank you. Bottom shelf on the rack behind you. Okay. This one. Bottom shelf on the rack behind you. This one or the other one on the other side. Hold on. This one or this one? The mustard, you said mustard, it's probably this one. Come on and get one. With this one? And this purse, if you're talking about this one, I love this bag because it had the 2 zippers, right? It has the 2 zippers. It has the wallet and the strap, so you can wear it on your shoulder if you want. If you're talking about this one, the mustard one, I have this for myself in a black. So this one has a crossbody to it. It don't have the strap because the strap come off and go on the purse. This one has a crossbody. I just got it short because it's in the purse. This one has a crossbody. Okay. Yeah. Email me and then we chat. Email me and we'll exchange numbers and we can talk. You can email me tonight. Yeah, this one. I have this in black. I have it in another color too. Of my own. Yeah, that I had. Yeah, so that's all I'm doing, y'all. I'm just in the business of trying to get me some change. Child. Just trying to get me some change. That's it. No. Taking a screenshot to okay. Can you screenshot it? Can you see it? And these bags have feet on them. I'm gonna show you in a second. They got feet on them, so they stand up. They sturdy bag. Oh, she has, girl. I'm the girl. I am the. Let me tell you something. In Cleveland, I am known as the purse lady, right? Purse lady, bag lady. That is what I am. Okay. And like I said, it got a crossbody to it. Medium-sized bag with the crossbody and the feet on it. Okay. Just get with me after the live. Get with me after the live, and we will we'll talk. Okay. Oh, and that salad you made, I don't know if that was today, but I saw it today. Looked really good. Was that chicken in there? Because you said, explain something. You said you're a pescatarian, and pescatarians don't eat dairy. What is it that they don't eat? Explain that to me. Cause I had looked it up once before. That was salmon. Oh, okay, okay. So you eat fish, you don't eat chicken. You don't eat meat. Okay. But you eat dairy products. Is that the difference between a pescatarian and a vegetarian? What's the difference? Because I thought it was dairy products or something. Well, look, that salad looked really good. I'm gonna have to get with you on some salads. Okay, okay. You don't eat dairy. You don't eat dairy. Okay. Pescatarian don't eat dairy. Okay, I'm gonna have to Google that. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so anyway, y'all got to go live on TikTok. I got to try to make a sale of some sort. If y'all can, cash at me. I am in need. T, you can email me now, and then I'll get with you in a moment, and we can chat on the phone. I eat dairy when my stomach can handle it. So you are lactose like most black folks. Now, I'm not really lactose. My daughter is. My sister is. I'm not yet, but if I could eat a bowl of cereal. But if I eat too much ice cream or something, you too, Golden. If I eat too much ice cream or something, then it'll make me use the bathroom. But it don't really upset me like it do my sister and my daughter. They really are lactose intolerant. Yeah. Yeah, I got to get with you because your food be looking so delicious. You can barely eat it. Really? That's how my sister and my daughter was like that. They couldn't eat eggs. But you know what happened? My daughter started craving eggs. She had never ate eggs before. When she got about in her 30s, late 20s, she started craving eggs. Yeah. All right, y'all. Cash at me if you can, please, ma'am and sirs. Get at me, T. You can get at me now, and we conversate. Anybody want a bag? Anybody want something private to say? Email me. I'm cool. All right, y'all. Love y'all, Jack Squad. See you.